flask. She's a little silver one, and I got her from Victoria's Basement in Sydney's city. It's from the brand Benzer, Benzer. Benzer. And it is stainless steel 4 Oz, I don't know what that means, or 120 mils. Right now, can't even remember what's in here. I think it's Bacardi. But regardless, it's boring. It's plain. And although it's nice and stainless steel, you can see all my little finger marks on it. Well, maybe you can't see them on camera, but I can see them. What I would like to do is bedazzle it. So what I have are these just sheets from like eBay. They're just like this, and they're entirely encrusted in rhinestones. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to grab a fresh sheet, and I'm going to cover my flask in bedazzles. Now I'm kind of torn between AB crystal, which is kind of like Aurora Borealis, and it's got a rainbow through it, or do it just plain crystal. I think I should go plain crystal because it goes with more outfits. I have more plain crystal outfits like this one. See how the straps are like plain diamonds? I think that's more versatile, although I really do love an AB crystal, though it's very hard to choose between them for me. I hope this is the right... Oh yes, it's gonna fit. Okay, so I'm going to cut this to fit this. Let's do it. So, how many rows of diamond should I use? So this AB crystal diamond sheet, it's just literally from eBay. You just buy it by the sheet. I bought like multiple sheets last time. I didn't order because it kind of takes a while to arrive. And I've been using them for things in my life that I want to bedazzle. And I love it. I'm just making sure I don't lose my mark. Okay. Just going to cut 2 just to make sure that it's the right length for my flask. Perfect. Okay. And now I'm just going to cut, see how I have a little cut right there? See how it comes in like rows? So it's kind of like a giant grid. I'm just going to cut along the row the whole way down. This stuff's really easy to apply because it already comes with a like sticky back. So it's kind of like a giant sticker with rhinestones all over it. And these rhinestones are the preferred rhinestone in my opinion for a sheet of this kind. Just because they kind of have a better bedazzle, they show up better. They just have more of a reflective shine. Each individual rhinestone has like a facet to it, like it's faceted as though it's like a mini diamond ring. And so each diamond has all those shiny aspects to it, rather than it just being a flat diamond. You can see it just shines so much and looks so good. Okay, let's take off the protective backing to reveal the sticky layer. So I just peel off this back, and you can see it's the back of all the rhinestones. And I'm going to carefully apply this to the flask. Now I think I should make it meet on the side so it's neater. I think that would be like the neatest thing for me to do. So I'm going to do it on the side so it meets up there. I want it to be lined up square with the actual flasks. Just so that if it... I don't want it to go wonky on the actual application. You can kind of re-peel and re-stick it a couple times, but it's pretty sticky, and obviously if you re-stick it a couple times, it's going to lose its stickiness each time. So just like be mindful as you're finessing it. I'm kind of doing it as though I'm doing laminating on a book. You know how you like take it out as you go? It's kind of satisfying. But yeah, I just want to smooth it down as I go just to make sure I don't get any air bubbles, because I want it to look like perfect. Oh yes, this is going swimmingly well. Now, I fully expect that when I get to the end, I will have to cut a couple of rhinestones off, just because of the way that it's going to meet. This actual sheet of like rhinestone is going to be a little longer than the length of the flask. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut about 7 rows of rhinestones off at the end for it to meet perfectly. Okay. I'm going to try and connect it to the sticky backing still so I don't lose those lines, because that way I can use them for something else in the future. 7. Okay. Cut. Do you guys like this video? DIY arts and crafts moment. Honestly, this is not a hard arts or crafts at all. It's literally just me sticking a sticker of rhinestones on top of my flask. It's a very practical one though. For me, this is like something that I needed to do. Just going to peel it up on this side again, just so that I can make sure it lays down perfectly. Oops. And if I cut it too short, I can always add on an extra row of rhinestones. Ooh, tricky. Oh, no, no. I think I might be able to fit it. So you have this like a little gap, but it's not a gap that's large enough. I did cut it to the right length. But I think what I need to do is I need to stretch the rhinestone sheet. So I need to stretch it a little bit so that it just meets up a little bit more perfectly. Because the actual rhinestone sheet, if I cut off one more row, it would have like overlapped. But it's just a little short because obviously it's gauged by the rhinestones rather than... Yes, yes, perfect. Okay, so stretching it made it meet up perfectly. So I'm just going to stretch the bottom. Oh, I'm so happy. It worked out. I was a little worried there. I thought I'd have an extra row that it didn't meet up, but you can't even see where it's meeting up right now. Let me remove it. Stunning. And see, now that it's all removed, oh, it's flawless. I am stoked. This is exactly what I was hoping for, except it's even better. This is one of the best things I've bedazzled in my life. If you have any ideas on things I should bedazzle next time, let me know in the comments below. This is definitely one of my favorites. It looks